79-57 is your final. South Dakota sweeps the weekend series against Denver. David Brown back with Jason Andera, and we are pleased to be joined by the head coach of the South Dakota men's basketball team, Todd Lee. And Todd, first of all, congrats on the win. Stanley Amude, we all know how great of a scorer he is, how great of a two-way player he is. I know you're just looking at the stat sheet, 27 points, but he did it on 10 of 14 from the field. What does that say about his efficiency?
Well, that's Stan's capable of having big nights. He was we scored the ball really well last night, but Stan didn't have a very good game. So I knew he would bounce back. Obviously 27 points on 14 shots. We'd like to get him to the line a little bit more, but very efficient, and then he has 11 rebounds. I felt pretty good about Stan not having a great night last night, but us having a really good offensive night. I knew he'd bounce back tonight.
You know, on the glass, you guys absolutely sealed off Denver. You're keeping them especially off the offensive glass. Just talk about the rebounding tonight.
Well, we got they only had 7 last night, but it seemed like they hurt us at times, and that was a point of emphasis, and we did a good job of keeping their bigs off the glass. They play really hard. Ryder gets in there, and so does Bickham, and we did a good job of keeping them off. And that's big. I mean, we held them low percentage shooting, and then you got to finish the possession, which we did tonight.
The biggest task is done. You got 2 wins on the weekend, but this obviously being the first weekend of this new Summit League schedule. What did you learn about playing the same team on back-to-back days?
It's very interesting. I knew the game would be really hard. They're a well-coached team. They've got one of the best guards in the league, and I think we're going to learn things as we go along. We'll watch the tape and figure out what we did right, what we did wrong, and maybe preparation-wise what we could change. I thought our guys came out. I think we started out 12-1, so I was happy with how our guys came out tonight. But I told them to forget about last night and focus on today. If we didn't finish the sweep, we'd be disappointed in the weekend, and obviously anytime you can beat a conference opponent back-to-back nights and beat them the way we did says a lot about our group. They're playing better.
39-point win on Saturday, 22-point win here this afternoon. Congrats on the weekend sweep. You're off to Kansas City. Best of luck.
Thanks, guys.
Head coach Todd Lee joining us from down on the court, and he said it, just getting through this weekend and being able to get 2 conference wins in any way, shape, or form is a plus.
Well, that's huge, and especially after not getting the non-conference games to go exactly the way they wanted to. A huge boost to come home, get the sweep, and shoot very well, play very well all-around games.
Let's get a look at our second half highlights. They are brought to you by Andera Orthopedics. Sam Hines ends up leading Denver in scoring, 14 points. Most of that damage done from the free throw line, but this freshman has a chance to be special.
Yeah, I think he's going to build confidence throughout the year, and if he gets the opportunity to take more shots, he could be a threat.
AJ Plitzaway, career-high 31 on Saturday, 19 today, but also 5 assists and 4 rebounds. He filled the stat sheet.
Yeah, he did a great job once again, taking good shot after good shot and distributing when he didn't have the good shots.
Stanley Amude, 27 points, 10 of 14 from the field, 11 rebounds. You heard Coach Lee mention it. Loves the efficiency, wants him to still get to the line a little bit more, but that's what you gotta love. He's not afraid to challenge his best player and want him to get even better.
Yeah, and he was in a flow state. I mean, he just felt confident, being able to put up great shot after great shot and make them time after time again.
Final stats are brought to you by CU Mortgage Direct LLC, and you see that defense hunker down. Denver ends up shooting less than 30% for the ball game. Second straight day that the Coyotes shoot above 50%. They make more from distance. Not as many assists as they had on Saturday. Turnovers maybe a little bit of an issue, but one of the things, as we mentioned, they kept Denver to one-and-done opportunities. Denver just 4 offensive rebounds, and that collectively meant that the Coyotes limited their shooting opportunities.
Yeah, they hit the boards hard, and they sealed off the entire game. They did not back off of that, and you heard from Todd Lee, it was a point of emphasis to keep them off the offensive glass, and boy, did they ever.
79-57 is your final score. As we've mentioned, Denver will have the bye week this upcoming weekend. They won't play again until January 15th and 16th at home against Oral Roberts. South Dakota will go on the road to Kansas City to play against the Roos on January 8th and 9th. Our producer is Corey Wilson. Our director is Monty Johanning. Our technical director is Toby McDonald. Our engineers are Ron Peterson and Jason Lenz. For all the other hardworking men and women at Midco Sports Network, alongside Jason Andera, I'm David Brown. Thanks for watching.